Hi folks, thanks for tuning into the FFC video workouts. If you're new to these videos and would like to join us live via Zoom, click on the link below or shoot me an email for more information. This morning's workout is a nice simple strength workout with some mobility at the beginning. We're going to need a chair for some of the exercises. We've got Bulgarian split squats, we've got pistol squats, we've got tricep dips. I will go through each of these exercises when we're in the workout during the first round. On the rest, I'll explain them there. Nice and simple, let's get into it. Alright, let's get into some swings to start us off. Straight up to start, and then we'll do some circular kicks. And we'll go outwards then to in with that leg. Out and in. Suck the belly button in as you're swinging it out. And onto the other side, straight up to start off. And outwards to in, suck the belly button in. One more, and swing through the arms. Fingertips to the sternum, and rotating those elbows. And relax through the spine into our washing machines. Few more. And relax, stepping out nice and wide, hands up in the air. And throwing all our weight down, blowing all our breath out. Let's get two more. Last one. And relax. Taking the right foot into the hand. And nice big stretch through the quads here. Get the heel all the way down to the bum. And relax. Other side. And relax. Walking to the top of your mat. We're going to go back into alternating lunges, hands up into the air, nice and slow, big stretches as we go down. Big stretch, looking up towards the sky, find that balance. Then onto the other side. Big stretch, looking towards the sky, find that balance. And again, the other side. Down, big stretch. Looking towards the sky and finding that balance. We're going to straighten our left leg, take our forehead down towards that calf. Nice big stretch here. Spending a bit of time getting deeper and deeper. Bend that left leg again, taking the left hand up towards the sky. Big rotation, straighten that right leg. Back down to the ground with that left hand, kick the left foot back up into the air. High as you can, big stretch. Keep that right heel pushing into the ground, so we're stretching through that right ankle. And bringing your left foot forward into a pigeon pose. And walk those right toes all the way back. Reaching forward all the way with those hands. And then coming back up. Kicking that left foot back up into the air. Bring it forward into a lunge. Then bringing your right foot back up. And onto the other side. Step back. That left foot down into that big lunge, hands up towards the sky, looking towards the sky, finding that balance. Big stretch through the left hip flexors, then straightening your right leg. Forehead down towards that shin. Big stretch here. You bend that right leg, the right hand goes up towards the sky, big rotation. And back down onto the ground with that right hand, kick that right foot back up into the air. Left heel down, sort of stretching that left calf. And bring the right foot forward into pigeon. Once you're here, walk that left foot back, further, deeper into this stretch, and then hands forward all the way. And coming up, kick the right foot back, up into the air. Bring that forward into a lunge. Step forward with your left, and then jumping both feet back out to a high plank. From here, bring the hands a little bit closer in and into scapular protraction and retraction. So push the ground apart and in, and apart, and in, apart, and in. We'll go 4 more. 1, really get that protraction happening. 2, keep the hands underneath the sternum, keep those elbows locked straight. 3, suck the belly button in. 4, without resting those knees on the ground, bring them forward so the knees are directly underneath your hips. Hands a little bit closer again. And 10 shoulder taps, left hand to right shoulder, right hand to left, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty folks, let's get into this morning's workout. Grab your chair. This morning, 3 times through our rounds, I'm just going to slowly explain, but before each exercise, we're going to start with a pistol squat with our chair. So just bum back to the chair this time. On the right foot on the ground, we're going to go 5 seconds. Alrighty, let's go. Down. And up. Finding that balance, try and keep that left foot off the ground the whole time. Good. Nice smooth movement. Try not to rest, but just touch your butt there. So keep the weight forward, so you're poking your butt out. For the first time through all these exercises, 40 seconds, and I'm just going to explain each exercise before we get to it. Beautiful, swap onto the other side. Right foot in the air, keep that right foot off the ground the whole time. And no resting, just touching your butt back onto the chair and up. Getting that balance. Lifting up through the arches of your feet. If you find that your knees coming across your front line, your hip flexors are taking over and the glutes aren't working, so try and at least push that knee outwards a little bit. 10 seconds. Beautiful. Back to our right foot on the ground. This time we're going to do the Bulgarian split squat. So back foot up and straight down as deep as you can and up. 40 seconds here. Find that balance. Try to lengthen your lower back, squeeze the glutes, and let's go for it. Big stretch. Use that depth of this lunge to really stretch those hip flexors as well. Try and keep the shoulders going straight up and down rather than forward. Almost leaning back as we go down. Keep it up nice and tall as we come up. Doing well. Swapping onto the other side. Nice slow controlled movements for this session. Let's do it. Down and up. And up. Good work. Big stretch through the hip flexors as we go down. Push that depth as much as you can. Almost touching the ground with my knee. Doing great. Beautiful. Alrighty. Adductor exercise. Down onto the ground, onto our elbow, left foot into the ground, and we're just dropping our hips down, lifting up. We make this harder by putting our elbow onto the chair, but we'll start on the floor here. It's been a while since we've done these. So using this top leg to do the lifting down, up. Lift those hips as high as you can. Push them high. Straighten that top leg there, Max. Keep that straight as you can as you come up and down. The bottom leg's bent. Out of the way, the top leg is doing the lifting here. Feel that all through my core as well. 3 seconds. Other side. Just straighten that top leg. Let's go up. Make it even harder. Onto the hand. Or harder again up onto the seat. Good, you should be feeling that through the inside of the thighs there and the core. Beautiful, alrighty. Next exercise, up onto the seat, into our tricep dips. Pull those shoulder blades back together. All the way down, all the way up, squeeze those triceps. Really get them working. Nice and tall, straight down, chest up, straight up, hips back. Down, the hips are going straight down, straight up, not moving forwards, not moving backwards. Try and keep that chest up at the bottom rather than dropping into it. Squeeze those shoulder blades back, pull those shoulder blades back, stretch through the chest. Doing good. Do it up. 5 seconds. Beautiful. Alrighty, straight onto the ground. Hands pretty much thumbs touching to a diamond position here. Straight into some tricep push-ups. So doubling up on those triceps. Do these on your knees or do these on your toes. Fingers touching, elbows tight by your ribcage. Let's go. Beautiful, guys. Keep it going, get those hips down a little bit more, Gordon. So try to go lie down on the ground with your whole body and straight up. Elbows just skimming past your rib cage. And rest. Next push-up is wide. Take those hands out a couple of inches wider than your mat. Fingers pointing out. And you do these on your knees or on your toes. Working the chest a little bit deeper. Alrighty, let's go. All the way down. Chest and hips touching the ground. 15 seconds. Almost there, 5 seconds. And beautiful. Alrighty, down to the ground. Nice and simple. Back extension with a W, Y, W, and down. Lifting up as high as you can through the sternum. Lifting up as high as you can through those wrists, really trying to externally rotate those shoulders. Let's do it. And we're back to the top. Into our pistol squats. Lift it high. Beautiful. 10 seconds. Beautiful. Alrighty, folks. Grab a sip of water, and then we're straight back into the pistols. For anyone who's confident, wants to come away from the chair for this round, for the pistols, we can. We're on at 3, 2, 1. Let's go. "30-second rounds this time. A bit shorter. The rest between each exercise are much shorter. If you're struggling to get past that 90 degrees, you can still use the chair. And onto the other side. Alrighty. And let's go. Beautiful work, guys. 10 seconds. And fall over. Alright, into our Bulgarian Split squat, right foot on the ground. Let's go. Move a little bit quicker on this one. Other side. Let's go, nice and quick. Beautiful. Doing great. 5 seconds. Beautiful. Into our adductors. If we are struggling a little bit on the elbows before, come up onto the hands but stay off the seat. You get a little bit bigger movement. Might be a bit easier for you to gauge this. So lift up through the hips, down, and down. Up and hold, and down. Up. Nice straight line there. Try to bring your foot even on top of your thigh there, Harriet. Might help with the movement a little bit more. Good. Try not to turn and face, but keep that chest open. The more we drop down here, the more we'll use our hamstrings and less about the adductors, which is the inside of the thigh there. So bring your chest open, bring your foot on top, down onto the ground, up, down, and up. Look up towards the sky, not down towards the ground. Good. 5 seconds. Beautiful. Alrighty. Into our tricep dips. Nice and quick with these ones. Again, keep the chest up, hips going straight down, straight up, not forwards and backwards. Let's go. Let's power through these. Straight to our tricep push-ups. At least having the thumbs touch underneath. Elbows a little bit tighter there, Gordon, as you go through this. Even try lowering yourself all the way down to the ground and straight up from there. Elbows tight in, come down to your knees if you need to. Straight up and down. So we want to make sure the elbows aren't coming out to the side here, but coming tight in. Beautiful. Straight into our wide push-ups. Fingers pointing outwards this time. A couple of inches outside of your mat. Alrighty. Let's go. Beautiful. Down to our WY, back extension. Alrighty, let's go. Beautiful, folks. Quick sip of water, then straight back into it. For our last round, 30 seconds. If you're finding the pistol squats a challenge with a chair, keep using the chair. If you're finding yourself able to get past that 90 degrees, go without it. Alrighty, let's go. Beautiful, folks. 10 seconds. Other side. Alrighty. Re-rock. And let's go. Good, and if you're using that chair, again, try not to rest on it, just touch your butt onto it, straight back up. Good work. Beautiful, alrighty. Right foot on the ground, left foot up, into our Bulgarian split squat. Deep as you can, nice and quick. Let's go. 5 seconds. Beautiful. Onto the other side. Let's go. Beautiful, 10 seconds. Beautiful. All right, into our adductors. So if you've got that movement a little bit more down pat, now keep this bottom leg bent but free. Let's go. As you come down, you can almost reach that right knee towards the right wrist. Elongating those adductors. Remember, looking up, taking the chest towards the sky and not towards the ground. So we're up, we use the adductors more. So we go down, we turn them off. Beautiful, and definitely feel that through the obliques. Alrighty, let's go. Chest up, eyes up, open up that elbow as much as you can, so don't let it come in front of you, all the way up. Drive those hips as high as you can. Up. Beautiful. Alrighty, into our triceps. Power through these. Let's go. Squeeze those triceps at the top. Keep the chest high. Almost there. Beautiful. Down to the ground for our tricep push-ups. Elbows tight on those knees. And straight down, straight up. Elbows down, touching your rib cage as you hit the ground. Elbows into the rib cage and out. We're pushing forward through our elbows to get those triceps engaged. They are tired. Beautiful. Alright, take those hands out wide, fingers out. We ready? Let's go. Doing great. Beautiful work. Last exercise to take us home. WY with back extension. Up, in. As high as you can with those wrists. And the most important thing to think about, how high you can get those wrists and hands. And folks, beautiful work. If you do need to get out of here this morning, thanks for joining me. Please do stretch throughout the day. If you can hang around to stretch. Have a great day, guys. Thank you very much. If you can hang around and stretch, let's get back down onto our bellies into a cactus stretch. Right hand out to the side. Bend that right elbow and across the body. Nice big stretch through the pecs. To the other side. And rolling onto your back. Right foot up and over. Big rotation through the spine. Trying to get the right shoulder towards the ground and the right knee towards the ground on the opposite side. let's go on to the other side. And rolling onto all fours. Big circles with our spine. Go up through cat and down through cow, stretch. And then reverse the direction. Up through cat, big rotation. Anti-clockwise into cow. And clockwise up through cat. Down through cow. The pendulum. One more on each side. And coming up to a left forward lunge. Right triceps stretch as well. And onto the other side. And release. Hands back down to the ground. Do a downward facing dog, focusing the stretch here on your ankles. So if you need to put weight through one first and then the other. And if you've had your foot focus on one side, go on to the other. And then walk your feet towards your hands, go to the backs of your legs, and stretch. Bend those knees and roll up through each vertebra. Last stretch to finish. Taking your right hand up and over, grabbing your left ear. When you're doing this as well, if you've got your right hand up, try and pull that right shoulder down. Lengthen those muscles around there so you don't cramp them up. And onto the other side. And on this side, drop your left shoulder down. And release. Folks, thank you so much for putting in the hard work and looking forward to seeing you on Friday. Take care.